In today's video, we're going to go over 5 lessons that I've learned in starting my YouTube journey. Let's get after it. What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Majestic Lifestyle channel. And if this is your first time, welcome. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to become a part of the Majestic Lifestyle family. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Glad to have you. And in this video, we're going to just go over what I've learned so far in my 4th month, really, of starting my YouTube journey. So unless you've been hiding under a rock in 2020, you already know that YouTube is a platform that has zillions of content and it's got billions of content creator. You probably know someone out there who started a YouTube channel, talked about it on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, and for some reason or another, they stopped. Or it might have been you, because I know I've been through it. I started a channel in 2017, as if you've been following my journey, you probably already know the original Majestic Lifestyle channel, but I stopped, I fell off, got too busy, things happened, and years went by and I didn't do anything. But in 2020, I came back, and I came back with a vengeance. So these tips that we're gonna go over are to help you have a better mindset so you can hit it hard and get going. So let's get into these 5 lessons that I have for you guys for today. So lesson number 1 is get started. Just jump in. You probably heard the Nike ad. I'm sure, no, matter of fact, you know the Nike ad and you know the Nike slogan, just do it. Well, this applies to right now when it comes to starting your YouTube journey. Right now, because of COVID-19, you're probably sitting home. You have a lot of extra time in your hands, and there's a lot of people out there as well who are thirsty and searching for great content on platforms like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and especially YouTube. So there's no better time to just jump in than right now. If you've had an idea of something you wanted to do, like you're an entertainer, you're a comedian, you're an actor, or if you have things that you've been wanting to educate people on, such as you have tips on cleaning, tips on gardening, tips on driving, tips on fixing cars, tips on fixing a house, whatever, tips about raising children. I've seen all types of content out there. If you have some kind of knowledge, and most people, you have something you're an expert in. If you have something that you can teach other people, there's other people that could be searching for those same tips. There is no better time to just get started than right now. Flip on the camera and get ready to teach somebody, share your knowledge, or just plain old entertain people. So tip number 1, just get started. Lesson number 2 is find a healthy balance. Now, we're not talking about between eating and exercising, any of these things. We're talking about your numbers and how your growth is going on YouTube. Now, it's easy to become that person that's on one extreme where you obsess about the numbers so much, where every day you're logging in to see, hey, who liked my video? How many likes did I get? Did I get any thumbs down? How many people left a comment? How many people subscribed? How many viewed my video on YouTube? Then you go over on Facebook, you do the same thing. If you have your Instagram, which you should, right? Have a complete platform. You do the same thing over there, and you're just obsessed. And if you're, you know what, some people might be that good where it just pops off right away, but that's more of the exception, not the rule. For most people, like, unless you're really entertaining or you're really famous or you have a look about you or your content is that amazing, you might pop off right away. But for most people, it's a slow and steady pace, and eventually it pops off. So on one end, you don't want to obsess about your numbers, but on the other end, you don't want to never look at your numbers either. You want to get to the point where you're right in the middle and you understand the numbers of your business. And so you're able to look at the numbers, read the numbers, understand what you have to adjust on, what you have to grow, and what you have to improve on, right? So for me, my numbers are a lot lower than I thought they would be at this point. But you know what? It's part of the process. And at first, it kind of hurt me a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like getting some low numbers. But I realized, you know what? It's all to help refine me, to help me hone in and become better day by day. So I know some people who say, I don't look at the numbers, I don't even care about that. No, you need to understand your numbers because that tells you the story of how your business is doing. So not caring doesn't help you, and caring, obsessing about it doesn't help you either. Find a healthy balance where you can study the numbers and understand, have some patience, take it step by step, and you're gonna get there. Lesson number 3 is learn to do research and educate yourself. Now, hopefully, before you launch the channel, you were doing research, learning about YouTube, learning about the numbers, learning the ins and outs, or as much as you can about YouTube, about the niche that you want to present, what your channel is going to be about, and how to launch and put together a product to put on YouTube. Now, you don't want to get to the point where you're trying to be perfect and you want to make sure you're the best at this, you're the best at filming or the best at the subject before you actually jump out there and create a channel. Don't make perfection the goal. Once you have some things together, just jump in because a lot of things are going to come to you. You're going to learn a lot faster when you're learning and implementing. So that is the key. You want to start as you've learned things by watching YouTube tutorial. Now you're creating your own product, and as you're creating your own product, you get to put what you've learned into a hands-on experience, and you learn a lot faster that way. But it doesn't stop there. Even once you created your channel, don't stop learning. Don't stop growing. Keep learning, keep researching, keep refining, keep becoming better. This is what the Majestic Lifestyle is all about. You never stop learning. As a matter of fact, you have to become a lifelong learner. Always studying, always looking to see how you can become better, what you can improve. Look at more tutorials. And as you look at more tutorials, as you sign up for classes, workshops, and all the above, you implement these things, you practice, you put it into practice, and you learn what you're doing, and you're becoming better. So never stop researching, never stop educating yourself. Lesson number 4 is don't compare yourself to others. Just learn from them. So a quick story. When I started this journey, there was someone that I was following that had a very successful channel that they built within a year. Within a year, they got to the point which was a goal of theirs to get over 100,000 subscribers, and they hit it. And I was like, man, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get on this platform. And mind you, before I started, I'm like, oh, I can't do this, right? But once I got my mind wrapped up, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna knock it out the park. So I set the high goal to get to 100,000 subscribers this year. I even said it in an earlier video. And then as I started to see my numbers after a couple of months, I came right back to earth because I realized, yeah, I'm not her. But the funny thing is, a few months later, I was watching a video of hers, and I realized she said that she had a number of years of being on actual TV before starting her YouTube channel. So here I am. Although I knew that, man, she has a good look, she speaks well, she's so natural at this, I knew why she was doing well. I compared myself to her because I didn't realize her story is completely different. And much later, I realized that, yeah, we're not the same. She had prior experience. And so when I compared myself to her, I was shooting myself in the foot. So what I'll tell you is learn from people. Look at their goals. Look at what their story is. Look how they set their metrics. Look how long it takes them to get there. But understand, you are you. Some people could pop off right away. Some people, it takes a lot longer. But I'll guarantee you this. If you stay the course, if you trust the process, and you start to understand that person is not you, you have to find your own unique path, but you stay consistent, you're going to get there. And lesson number 5 is simply this. And you've heard this statement before, trust the process. Joel Embiid from the 76ers said it all the time. I think as a matter of fact, he might have been the one to coin it. Trust this process. Now, some people have a personality where they come out and they do a bunch of, and they're real funny. People love them and they take off like this. Some people have a look that people just navigate to, and people are just enamored by this person and they take off right away. Other people, regular folks like me, it's just like slow and steady, little by little, step by step. If you just learn to trust the process, you might not blow up like the next person or the rare gems that are out there. But if you trust the process of learning, doing, adjusting, learning, doing, adjusting, learning, over and over, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get to the point where you, in a year from now, you'll be shocked as far as you've gone, and you'll be shocked where your growth happened if you just keep implementing the same thing over and over of just learning, implementing, and adjusting. So that's where you have to trust the process. That's something that I learned that this pretty much from a success book that I read years ago. Actually, a number of success people used to talk about that. They said one of the greatest things, one of the most important things when it comes to become a millionaire is not the money or the end goal, but who you become in the process, who you grow into, who you change, how you become more refined, and the person that you're developed and refined into in the end is so much more important than the money. Same thing with this. Like, just go through the process. You're gonna have some lows, you're gonna have some highs, but if you keep adjusting, keep learning, and keep moving and keep steady, you trust the process, I guarantee you, it may not take 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, but in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, watch where you are. And understand that at the end of the day, you are building your own platform. Just focus on that. So trust the process and stay steady. So there you have it, folks. Those are the 5 lessons that I've learned in now my 4th month of this new YouTube journey. And hopefully you can learn from my mistakes, learn from my failures, learn from my tips, and the little nuggets of wisdom that I've shared with you. And you could take this and hopefully you hit the sky running or hit the floor running and you can just blow up. Maybe that could be you. You know what I mean? So if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, just jump in, take action today. And for now, all I need you to do is hit the like button at the bottom. And if you did enjoy it, you can hit the thumbs down. It's all good. But hit the like button and then go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell. Become a part of the Majestic Lifestyle Coaching family. And comment below. Let me know if you have anything that you've been wanting to do, something that you want to learn, or something that we discussed that you would like to know further about. Or even if you want some tips one-on-one on how to get started with camera or anything that I've spoken about, definitely let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. So until next time, jump, learn from what I've been through, and just get started on your YouTube journey. All right. So until next time, folks, live your best life. Live the majestic lifestyle.